Hey, my YouTube family. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you for being here today. I'm so excited. I have my daughter, Stephanie. We're going to be cooking mustard greens and rice, fried chicken and cornbread. Okay? So she stopped by so she could help me with the cornbread, y'all. Because I got a lot to do. Because as you all know, that cooking a Sunday meal like that, hey, it takes a lot. And that's true Southern food for you. So while Stephanie is she's gonna be doing the cornbread, I'm gonna be explaining to you the types of meat that we use in our mustard greens here in New Orleans. But everybody's different. You know, some people use smoked ham hocks, they use smoked turkey, but for the most part, we use these types of meat. So I'm gonna show you what we use. So right here we have something called pigtails. We have pigtails, we have something called pickle meat, and we have neck bones. And those three flavors are conducive to what to my cooking. If I'm cooking collard greens, mustard greens, cabbage, that type of thing, I use these particular meats. Now, when we cooking red beans and rice, we use pigtails and pickle meat. We don't put neck bones in it. But anyway, I just want you to see what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm about to get started. I'm about to start frying my meat. Stephanie's gonna Stephanie's gonna go ahead and do her thing with the cornbread, y'all, cause she's a skilled pro. So let's switch sides, Mama, and you go ahead and do what you gotta do. So let me get over here and cook my pickle meat. That's right, we do real cooking here. You got room? All right, and don't forget your egg, Mama Sita. There you go. You look so pretty today. How you day going?
Going good.
You nervous?
No.
Okay.
You didn't turn the light on.
It is on.
The light. The
That's
ring
okay.
light.
That's okay. I can put it on, but we still gonna be recording. Okay. Cause how's that? Is that better? Okay, because we do real cooking here, and if I make a boo boo here and there, I'm not gonna edit it. So you know how to go ahead and cook the cornbread?
Yeah. For
Okay.
the most part.
What you say?
For the most part, you want the whole box cooked?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you very much. We like the whole box cooked because people love cornbread. I like that particular cornbread, the Jiffy cornbread mix. It's so easy. It's like 50 cents a box, 58 cents a box, depending on where you go. And we always cook that because I can't be bothered with making no cornbread from scratch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Pull all my hair out my head.
When you put the trash in.
What?
When you put the trash in.
Or just put the trash in a box. She said, where you put the trash in? Where you put the trash in? Show everybody how beautiful your makeup is.
They can see.
Your makeup is so beautiful. Wow. And you did it yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How long does it take, Steph, for you to do your makeup?
2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours? Why it take so long?
I take my time.
You take your time. That's a good one. Okay, Stephanie is making the cornbread. I'm gonna go ahead and put the oven on 350 because we're trying to rock and roll. What you need, Steph? You don't need measuring cup, Mama. Let me tell you.
They say put 1/3.
1/3 what?
Cup of milk.
Now let me show you. We're gonna measure as we go because you're gonna take your spoon and you're gonna okay now use your left hand, Mama. Use your left hand. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a little bit at a time.
Egg first?
No. Go ahead and put your milk a little bit at a time. Not too much. Okay, that's good. Now go ahead and stir it. Now, the consistency of the mix, if it's thick, that means you have to add more milk. If it's too wet and too loose, that means you put too much. So you wanna make sure. Now, there you go. You need some more. Don't be heavy-handed now. Okay, that's enough. You kind of have to learn as you go. So, but for the most part, it's gonna let you know if you have enough milk or not. So
You
stir
put
that.
sugar in yours?
Do you want sugar in your cornbread?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want a little pinch of sugar? All right, we're gonna put a pinch of sugar in there. All right. Say when, is this enough? Okay. Yeah, today is such a beautiful day. I'm having a good time. Y'all know I've been prepping my show, trying to get everything organized. I'm such an OCD person, you know. I have to make sure that everything is right. You know, that's putting a lot of heart and soul in your show because you love what you're doing. You know, some people get on, some people do their show. They do it how they want. I make sure that my show is. I make sure that is 100 because I'm gonna give you my all. So it takes you 3 hours to do your makeup.
Yeah.
Wow, but it's so beautiful. It's so natural.
Thank you.
I like it. You want to talk about? Can we talk about your makeup?
Okay.
How you think you look?
Good.
Oh, you think you look good? Yeah, you bang just like Steve. I think you need a little bit more milk. Not too much now. Take your time. All right. Now let's stir that up and see how we doing. All right. Okay. All right, my YouTube family. I'm still cooking the meat because some people, like I explained earlier, some people use turkey, some people use smoked ham. They use whatever kind of smoked meat they like. I like pickle meat. I like pigtails in my mustard greens. And what I do, I like to fry them in olive oil till they golden brown on each side. Now, some people like to broil their meat. Okay, I don't broil my pickle meat. I don't broil my pigtails. I don't broil my pickle meat. I don't broil it. That's a no-no.
This supposed to be like pancake mix consistency, or it's supposed to be a little thick?
Nah, that's
This good?
that's it's a little bit. Let me put a little bit more milk in here for you, and then we good to go. See?
So
Nah,
that be like pancake mix?
that's right. Just like pancake mix. There you go. Did you put all your butter in?
Ooh.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have boo-boos on here. We put everything in, butter and all that, our egg. Okay. Now here go your pan. While I'm doing that, you know, I'm still trying to cook my meat. Now you know what we're gonna have with our pickle meat, with our mustard greens and our cornbread and fried chicken today. We're gonna have brown rice like we always do. We're gonna cook our brown rice in the oven. Takes 25 minutes. If you're cooking white rice, take 15 minutes. Ask me how I know. And I tell you so. I've been cooking rice in the microwave for. Oh, you gotta spray your pan, mama. Always spray your pan, cause you know what's gonna happen if you don't spray? You're gonna be scraping it up with a. Don't be scared. Spray a little bit more in the bottom. There you go, mama. All right. She's a little shy. She don't cook.
I don't cook.
All right. So I'm cooking my rice. We're gonna go ahead and put the cornbread in the pan. Now, what I put in my mustard greens in terms of seasoning, I use 1 whole onion and 7 cloves of garlic. And I dice my onion like so. Let me come around that way because Miss Thing is in the way. No, I'm just teasing. I got 1 whole onion, 7 cloves of garlic, and I dice my onion just like this. Okay? You could dice your onion a little bigger, or you could dice it smaller. It's all up to you. Now, all right. So, you did a good job with the cornbread, Mama.
Yeah.
You did a really good job. Now, you want me to put this in the oven, or how you want to do it?
Yeah, we said it's preheated.
It is. It has preheated, Mama. Yeah. So we're gonna sit the cornbread in there, and you can just sit that in the drain. I got that. Now, you want to talk about your makeup, or you want to take your little break for a minute and then come back?
What question do you have?
I want to know what makeup is you wearing? Okay, the type of makeup, the foundation, and all of that.
Like the brand?
Yeah, all of that. So you can go ahead and tell them.
Hey y'all. So for my foundation, I think I used the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. For my eyebrows, I had used the Benefit Brow Pencil and a Maybelline Concealer to carve out my brows. These my friend eyelashes.
She has a company?
Yeah, she has an eyelash company.
Man, what's the
I
name of
don't
it?
know her at name, but I'll come back and let y'all know if you're interested in purchasing. And this is NYX blush. Who highlight this is? Who highlight this is?
Well, I don't know, sweetie, because...
Oh, this Wet n Wild highlighter. I don't know the color. I'll come back with that. And Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss.
It's very pretty. Those are neutral colors?
Yes.
I like it a lot. You know what? I think, hey YouTube, hey my YouTube family, one day I'm gonna let Stephanie do my face and do something with this hair. I think that would be a good show. What y'all think? You like that?
Oh, and my hair's from Added Julia on AliExpress.
I mean, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. She did a really good job. You look so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, you gonna stay? You gonna hang around?
I'm gonna come back. I gotta go tend to my baby girl.
Okay.
Bye, YouTube.
All right.
Come on,
Thank you.
Mama.
Thank you for stopping by, my darling. Okay. That's Stephanie, y'all. That's Miss Stephanie. Yeah, she's a really nice person. Even though she's my daughter, she has a really good attitude and a sweetheart. So I'm so blessed to have her in my life. You know. So while I'm cooking the brown rice in the microwave, I'm about to turn on my I'm going to be using a crock pot today, y'all, to make my mustard greens. I don't know why I keep saying collard greens. Well, they're not collard greens, they're mustard greens. But I'm going to be using my crock pot today to make my mustard greens because I don't have all day to be standing up here, and that's a tedious process. I love what I'm doing, yes, but I don't want to stand up here and fidget with no greens all day because greens have to be tender. You remember, like I was telling you about that story the other day on my show, and I was telling you when I cook greens for my mother, it's horrible. So I have a crock pot, and I'm going to put my greens in here. So let me tell you, they're not fresh greens. These greens just came out the bag. However, that saves time. But when no matter if they came out the ground or not, I wash these greens 3 times with hot water, and then I brought a pot of hot water and I poured on these greens to make sure that they didn't have no dirt, no bugs, or nothing in them. Because that's just how I am. I just want to make sure that they're clean. Like I told you, I got OCD, so I'm not eating no dirty greens. Don't tell me that right now. So my meat is still cooking. I'm gonna pour a little bit more olive oil in here. You know, some people like to broil their meat. I prefer not to broil my meat. I prefer to do what I'm doing. That's frying my meat. So I have my crock pot here, y'all. I have an Elite crock pot. It's big, huh? It was a gift. It was a gift from my boyfriend. But I don't know who he thought he was getting this from, because this crock pot is too damn big. I mean, but anyway, it's a nice gesture. You know, I appreciate it. I use it every now and then, but on days like this, I'm glad to have it. So I'm gonna open up my crock pot. Open it up, and then I'm gonna get my pot. I'm gonna put my greens in the pot, and when my meat get done, I'm gonna put all of that in the pot at one time, and we're gonna cook it according to what the menu says. Today is such a beautiful day, and I'm so glad to have my daughter. I was glad to have my daughter on. You know, she she usually don't come on my show, but it was her choice to come today. You know, I don't. If you don't wanna be on my show, I'll let you decide when you wanna come. That's how I do it. You know. Now, I know many of you would probably wonder where's S2, and that's Sheldon, the one who started my show. Sheldon has been deep in his studies, but he's doing good. He got his own company on Etsy, and he's doing really well. He's on an honor roll. He's on the dean list at Delgado. He did really well. The last couple of exams were biology, and he really nailed it. He's such a smart child, very humble child. That's how our children are in the family. We have some really smart kids in the family. They're really gifted, and they're very humble kids. You will not know a lot of things about them unless we talk about it. But I'm just so happy to be here today. Like I just really enjoy being here on YouTube. I'm having so much fun. You know, when I took my time off, I miss you guys so much. So I'm so glad to be back. So grateful to be back. So I just want to cook a lot of things that you like, and I hope that you try them too. And I just want to make my show a good show at the end of the day. You know. So my meat is cooking. I know I don't have a lot of them, so I do my best so I can show you what I'm doing. But anyway, I have my meat frying in the skillet. I have my onions and I have my garlic. Don't forget, 1 whole onion, 2 bags. I brought 2 bags of mustard greens. Like I said, wash them, and then you brown hot water. After you wash them 3 times, then you pour that on there just to make sure that they're clean. Don't take no chances, because we living in times where it's kind of tricky in terms of food and the atmosphere, the environment, because you don't want to just get an item and don't. So I know a lot of people don't wash their meat. I know a lot of people don't wash their food. And guess what? They can have that shit. Real talk, y'all. You ain't gotta worry about me. Because see, I don't play that with no food. You know, I take food very serious. I really do. If you're not gonna take it serious, eat that shit yourself. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's how I feel. I'm sorry to say that, but that's how I feel. You can't cook and clean halfway. You gotta do it 100. And I take so much pride in my show, because I have to make sure everything is right. My meat, I wash that meat so clean. My neck bones, because you have to go inside. You see, this is called a neck bone. You have to go inside the groove of the neck bone, and you have to clean all of those little some kind of white substance that's in the bone marrow. And I always wash all of that out. Make sure your hands always clean. Make sure you wash everything. Don't take nothing for chance, y'all. Don't take nothing for chance when we living like this. Yeah, we gotta really take care of our immune system, because like I say, we dealing with some serious times now, and you can't be playing around with food. You really can't. And that's why I wash everything. I wash everything. I don't care what. Like when I have like my bag of chips, when I get them from the store or whatever, I get me a white, and I clean the chips from top to bottom, because I don't know who been touching those chips. Because you know, when you go in the store and you purchase something, you know how many hands don't touch that particular item? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Now, as soon as I get my greens on, my mustard greens, then we're going to fry chicken. And I'm going to show you how I do my chicken. So the process is coming along real nice. My meat is about to turn it out because it's just the right color. So let me go ahead and put my greens, in my pot so we can get that started, all right? So here we go. You know, I miss going to church on a Sunday, y'all. I really do. But it's like you just can't go to church like you used to no more because of the virus. But there's always a time and a place where you can pray. Because God hears you everywhere. You know. It really doesn't matter. So we just those of us who enjoy, you know, going to church, we know what we need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off because my meat is nice and brown, just how I want it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, just the right color. And let me show you what I'm talking about when I say the right color. You see how brown it is? See, it's a nice brown, not burnt. And I cooked it on both sides. So I'm going to keep continue to put my greens in here. And that's a lot of greens, y'all. But you know, when you might think it's a lot of greens, but once you put them in the pot and cook them, they go to nothing. That means that they just shrink, and then you turn around. See, that's a big pot, huh? Not really. It just looks full because they haven't been cooked down yet. But once the cooking process takes place, oh, that's it. They're gonna shrink. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up 1 minute. I know what I like to do. People always say, "Well, why do you do this, Miss Deborah?" Okay, I'm going to show you what I like to do. So I'm gonna take some of my meat, and I'm just gonna put it on top. Put it on top. And I'm gonna take one of my neck bones and I'm gonna put it right here in the middle, like so. And then I'm gonna season. I'm gonna season my greens because I have three layers of greens. That's how I do it, because I want to make sure that everything is seasoned and all the flavors are throughout my greens. So I got my garlic powder. Now I'm gonna tell you how much garlic powder to put. You put about a tablespoon and a half. Your black pepper, I like black pepper. I put about a tablespoon and a half of my accent, because we're doing layers. That's how I do it. Some people just put everything in there at one time, and then we're gonna do the same as my season oil. You can get any kind of soul season, and we're gonna do that same thing, okay? And they're gonna be seasoned really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another layer, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna put my neck bone in here, and I'm gonna take some more of my meat. Yes, my meat is hot, but I'm used to this. So my daughter always say, "Why you put your hands in that hot stuff like that?" Because when you've been cooking a long time, you just get used to it. I mean, does that make sense? I hope so. So my last layer. Oh, sorry, y'all. See, that's what I'm telling you. I forgot to season my second layer, y'all. Don't leave me hanging like that. You gotta tell me. Same thing. Tablespoon and a half. Black pepper. We got some garlic powder. You could use onion powder if you want. That's up to you. And then the same thing for my soul seasoning. Now, my second and my first layer, I'm gonna go ahead and put my onion and garlic mixture, season, and then I'm gonna put my last. I'll push this down some. It's a lot till you cook it down. And then I'm gonna put my last layer. Now, as we all know, when you cooking greens, you know it's full of water, right? Right? Yes, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my onions and my garlic. Then I'm gonna put my neck bone, my last neck bone. I'm gonna go back to what I was telling you about the greens, being full of water. So I don't have any water in here right now, except no water at all. I'm gonna add water to my greens, but I'm not gonna add a lot because the greens, you know, they have a lot of moisture. So I'm gonna take the rest of my pickle meat and go ahead and put that in here. Now, let me tell you about drippings. You see that little olive oil that I had in here? You see the olive oil I had in here? I poured all of that in my greens, and that's gonna help the air keep my greens nice and tender. Now, you see my drippings that I took all of my meat out? We're not gonna throw that away. So when I tell you about the water, we're gonna add water to my skillet. We're gonna add water to the skillet. And what I'm gonna do, you see, let me show you. You see, I added water to my skillet, and I'm just gonna take my fork and I'm gonna just scrape the bottom of the skillet like so, not too hard, because I just want to get my drippings, and I don't want to mess my skillet up. But you know, I love a skillet. So if you watch my show, you know I love to cook in the skillet. I really do. But I'm getting my drippings at the bottom of the pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour all of that in my pot. All right, now, so we're gonna pour that over all my meat. Yeah, like so. Good job. I'm gonna sit that in the bank. Now, let me get this out your way. So, we're gonna sit that in here. Close it up. We're gonna turn it. Okay, now let me see the menu. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna put this on. All right, wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta start all over. Okay. All right. I'll put it on. All right. We put it on vegetables. That's what I had to put it on. So we're gonna go ahead and stir. Now I'm just gonna put this to the side, like so, and I'm gonna let that cook. So when it's done, it's gonna let me know it's done. All right? But we're moving right along, y'all. So let me just put this milk in the fridge. Oh yeah, we moving along. Now let me turn my skillet on. So we're gonna do our fried chicken. Okay, let me check on the cornbread. Cornbread looking good. Cornbread looking good, y'all. It ain't burning nothing. You would probably wonder, Miss Deborah, you know that the cornbread is still in the stove? I know that. Yeah, I do know that. I'm just having such a good time today. Are y'all having a good day too? Because I am. I'm enjoying my show. I'm enjoying cooking for my people. You know, I really am. I work so hard, but guess what? It's the best thing. It really is. All right, trying to get organized because we about to do our thing with that chicken. We about to fry chicken, and fried chicken, mustard greens, and cornbread. Oh man, you can't go wrong with that. But that's a true Southern dish. That's a true Southern dish. It's a lot of work, I know that much, but it's worth it. because when you finish and it comes out delicious in the way that it's supposed to come out, oh man, you can't complain. Oh, you just can't. There's no words to explain. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I want my skillet get nice and hot. So I got making sure my countertop is clean. Got my rice cooking. My rice we got 3 minutes left for the rice to get done, y'all. See, let me tell you something. A microwave is so handy. It comes in handy, it really does. If you don't have let's say you're cooking for the holidays, and you really don't have extra room, the microwave got a lot of use. It really does. So, and so you could just go ahead and use a microwave, especially on things that you think you can't cook in. I'm serious. So, okay. Now, I got my paper. I got for my chicken when I fry. I got my flour. Now let me tell you, my YouTube family, about my flour mixture. Let me show you. Okay. So I season my chicken. What do you say, well, Miss Deborah, why it look kind of dark like that? Because of the seasoning that I put on it. I put my regular season, my accent, my garlic powder, my black pepper, and my soul seasoning, and I added some chili powder. Oh yes, I did, and hot salt, and my cayenne pepper. Y'all know I keep that on the side. So, and I put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate. Look at that. So all the flavor and juices could be in that chicken when you bite into it. I have my flour mixture. I have the same thing. I have my accent. I have my ground black pepper. I have my garlic powder. I have my soul seasoning, and I'm gonna add to it my cayenne pepper. So that was the last thing I wanted to add to it. So let me go ahead and add a little cayenne pepper to that. Cause I like when I bite into my chicken to have a good flavor. You know, it's nothing worse than some bland food, y'all. Ugh. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, let me see how my grease is. Now, if you wanna test your grease and see if it's hot. Remember, like I told you last time when I was on one of my shows, I'll show you how to test the grease. Take a little pinch of flour, put it in grease, and once it starts to bubble up and you know, that tells you that the oil is getting hot. So my rice is on. I got 17 seconds now for my rice, and then I'm waiting for my greens to cook. I was thirsty, I had to get me a little water. You heard that? All right. So let me go ahead and pour my rice out. I'm telling you, y'all, the microwave don't make mistakes when it comes to rice, like people do. But some people can't cook rice at all. Lord have mercy. But you put it in the microwave, you ain't got to worry, I'm telling you. Woo, that's like a high. Look at that. It always come out perfect, all the time. And don't think when I cook my rice for 25 minutes, after I pour it into the colander, I let it sit, because you know why? It's still cooking. Did you know that it's still cooking? Now, if you want the cooking process to stop, you'll pour some cold water on it. But everything that I do for a reason. So, one thing I know for sure, it may still be cooking, but it's not cooking as much because I took it out the microwave. Okay, let me check on my cornbread. Oh, it's coming along. It's coming along. And let me check my grease again, because I don't want my grease Yep, it's coming. Green. Got my crock pot. I'm so glad to have my crock pot today because as I was saying, I said, should I just cook my greens on the stove? I said, no, that's a process. So I'm just gonna use the crock pot today. Save a little time, and I want them tender. Not saying that they won't be tender on the stove, it's just a little longer. You know, like if I cook them on the stove, that take hours. You know, so by me cooking it in the crock pot, it take like 30 minutes. So I'm just waiting until I start the heat up. So, well, anyway, it's fine. That's just me. That's just me. So let me see. Come on. Are you ready? I'll give you a couple of more seconds, okay? All right. Let me see. Cooking is a lot of fun. It's a lot of patience too. It's something that you have to enjoy. I mean, you may not like it, but the results, at the end of the day, you get to eat it, you get full. But cooking, it takes a lot off your mind. When the finished process is done, you feel good about it because not only that, especially the taste of it. There's nothing wrong with, I always say, teaching young people how to cook. Starting them out early. Like my nephew S2, he know how to wash clothes. He knew how to do that when he was 16. He know how to wash clothes. He know how to cook for himself. He know how to do a lot of things. He run his own little company, and he's on the honor roll, like I said. So he's very self-sufficient, and it's not a lot that he need to depend on people for. So it's good to make children self-sufficient. It really is, so they don't have to depend on nothing. And even though family members, we might have family members, it's still good to know how to depend on yourself. And I've taught Stephanie the same way, how to be self-sufficient. She know how to cook, she know how to wash clothes, and she know how to do all of those things. There you go. But she said she'll do it. She said when she cook and clean and wash her clothes, she only gonna do it for herself. That's what she told me. And so now I got my chicken in the bag, making sure that it's coated real good. You want to check on your cornbread? Yeah. Look at y'all Stephanie bag. She come back after I checked on it. I ain't looking. Huh? I know. It's coming along. Oh yes, it is. Got the greens in the what do you call that again? Pressure cooker. Miss Diesel goofy sometimes. I got my pressure cooker. Oh yeah. Now I'm about to fry my chicken. Get it going. Yeah, we're gonna have a good dinner, y'all. How many people coming over, y'all? How many? Oh, okay. Just bring me a glass. Just bring me a bottle of wine. I like the shop. What's that? Sauvignon. What is that I like? The Sauvignon?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Which one is it?
That's the one with the cucumbers. Oh yeah, wait a minute, because I forgot to label them. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken in here. Look at that. See that grease is nice and hot? And I always shake off like a little too much coating on the chicken. I don't want it too heavy. I like it light. Look at that. My fire is good, y'all. Put the last.
Take long at all.
No, it ain't take long. Not at all.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay. All right. Got my last pieces of chicken. I'm not cooking a lot of chicken today because the only thing I'm interested in is eating a bowl of greens, eating a bowl of my greens with got meat in them. So I really don't need chicken. But my family, they gonna stop buying like them boys. They like chicken, so they're always the ones who eat the chicken. Especially they like chicken. So why you eating that? You eating that candy now?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of candy you about to eat?
The birthday cake, Kit Kat.
Oh Lord have mercy.
You said it was good.
My coworker let me taste it. They said, now Miss Debbie, you know you ain't supposed to have that. You put that back.
Do what she let you taste it for if you ain't supposed to have?
Because I asked her, she was being respectful. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Being respectful. It's because if she didn't care, she wouldn't she wouldn't say anything. That's right. So we got our chicken in the grease. Everything coming together. Oh, we doing good, y'all. We doing real good. So let me put this on the side. I have to wash my hands. Give me a minute. I'll be back with you in a minute. So I'm right here washing my hands, so I didn't leave you. I'm still here. I told you that Kit Kat was good. I told you that.
It gives me cookies and cream Hershey vibes.
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. It's a good, like a buttery flavor.
I like white chocolate.
Oh. All right. You see my rice, y'all? Look at the consistency of my rice. You see how the grains are intact? The whole grains? And that's how whole, let me tell you something. Rice not supposed to look like grits. Some people just cook it until it looks like grits. When you cooking white rice or brown rice, I always buy long grain rice because that's the type of rice that I prefer. I don't like short grain rice because people overcook it and then it looks like grits. So when I cook my rice, see it has the long grains. You see that? The grains are intact. I mean, because a lot of people are particular about their rice. I am. You know, when you sit down and eating rice and you always, you're looking at it, and a lot of people pay attention to things like that. She cook her grits too long. I mean, she cook her rice too long. I don't like short grain rice. And then they got people who like short grain rice. But I'm not one of them. I like my rice. I like long grains and then the whole grains. And brown rice takes longer to cook than white rice. So that's why I always tell you, 15 minutes for white rice, 25 minutes for your brown rice. See? And it's so delicious all the time. Oh yeah. So my chicken is cooking. Just waiting for my pressure cooker to get going. But it does that. It's a process with those pressure cookers, and I used to be scared of them when I was a little girl. There it go. Now I'm about to count down and do his thing. She's so temperamental. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, when they had the when they had the metal ones, oh man, those things were so doggone scary, especially when they start to steam and you hear that whistle sound. Oh man, I tell my mom, I said, I'm not even coming over there in your direction. Cause she used to cook a lot of things in the pressure cooker because she had 5 kids at the time. She just wanted to make a nice meal for her family and get out the kitchen. So that pressure pot really helped a lot of people, So, but anyway, I just never liked that particular pot. But the modern ones, I don't mind those. I know how to handle those. And nothing. I don't have to worry about the metal part. So. My rice is so beautiful, y'all. I'm telling you, I really can cook some beautiful rice. I take pride in my rice, like I take pride in everything that I do. I'm always trying to make sure things is right. I'm a meticulous person. I got OCD, yes. but I'm proud to have my OCD, and I'm proud to be a meticulous person because you want things done right. You want things done right. That's how I am. So I got my rice in my little container. And I gotta find my top. Now I know I had it around here, but there it goes.
Your eyes do.
Okay, so I'm gonna cover my rice up. Just let it steam because it's still a little warm. And I'm going to put it right over here. Now look at y'all. Stephanie cooked the cornbread. She ain't never came back, y'all. That's why I let her be in the kitchen. You know. She totally forgot about the cornbread. But the cornbread is, you can smell it and you know that it's cooked. It's cooking and it's cooked. A little bit more. She didn't come over. She didn't come and check on it again when I had mentioned to her about the cornbread. She ain't never came back yet. She being a typical girl. Yeah, that's for sure. Let me get. Did I have my own? Yeah, I got my chicken tongs, but I use these for my chicken all the time. Yeah. You know, I had to go back in Walmart again today because I forgot something for my show. Man, let me tell you, these lines, they're just getting ridiculous. If I didn't need what I needed, I would have just left. But I'm trying to ask God to give me more patience too. I really am. But some of the things that corporations do to African Americans, it just don't make sense. But I'm just gonna leave that alone in that aspect because at the end of the day, you know, people gonna do what they want, people gonna say what they want. But in certain neighborhoods, when you go to a particular store, you don't have to wait in a line wrapped all the way by produce. You should not, especially the way that the store is set up. And if you live in New Orleans and you go to the store on Bullitt, and you know how long those lines are, you gotta stand up there and wait, and you only got one item. Man, that's so annoying, man. I'm telling you. So I'm turning my chicken over. But you gotta make sure that when you fry chicken and it's bleeding, you gotta make sure that it cooks all the way through. You gotta make sure that it's cooking all the way through. So I got my fire on a certain temperature. I'm taking my time frying my chicken because you don't want bloody chicken. That's what you don't want. Not at all. You check on my cornbread again. So, cornbread looking good. 25 minutes left on my greens. Oh yeah, everything is coming along, you know. But a lot of people was asking me, why I took off. Why I took off from my show, you know. And when you have personal things in your life you have to deal with, you just can't continue to push. But when you everything is said and done, I'm glad to be back. I really am. I love what I do. Like I said, if I could teach one person something, I've done a lot. So I'm not going to beat myself up about how many views. I'm not going to do that because that's the worst thing you could do. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just going to enjoy my show. I'm going to do the kind of show I want to do. I'm going to enjoy my show, and I don't care if one person look at it. It's my show, and I'm happy doing what I'm doing, and I love teaching people, and I hope that, like I say, hope they enjoy watching it, even if it's one person. So I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing my show as long as I want to, and as long as I can, and as long as that one person want me to do it. How you love that? Like they say, I'm gonna do it. So that's just who I am. I really am. Now my cornbread is done. I'm turning my oven on. Turn it on. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look how brown and nice that is. That's the jerky corn mix. Came out really nice. And I'm gonna sit it on my little cloth and let it cool. Now, I'm not gonna cover it up yet because I don't want it to sweat. I just wanted to cool down a little bit, then I can cover it up. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still frying my chicken. It's a process. Because you have to make sure that the chicken is cooked on the inside. You know, and the color of my chicken is because I let it set in the refrigerator, and all the spices and herbs went through it, and it has a little color, like a little. It may look like it's a little darker because of the chili powder and the cayenne pepper. So, but it's not burnt. It's not burnt. It's just the color of the chicken because I let it set for numerous hours. But when you know everybody they fix their chicken how they want to. You know, some people put chili powder. Some people put buttermilk. Some people like to drench it in buttermilk, then flour. Some people, everybody do their chicken differently. You know, I can't say if I see a particular person cooking chicken a particular way that it's nasty because they're using a particular item. You know, it all depends on the taste. You know, your taste is very important. Believe that. Taste is very important. So my chicken is still cooking. It's cooking slowly because I wanted to cook all the way through. And my greens are still cooking. So, but what I'm gonna do, Stephanie did such a beautiful job with her makeup. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a show, maybe next month. I'm gonna have her to do my makeup, do my hair, cause she's very good at what she does. She really is. She does an outstanding job on makeup. People have asked her to do their makeup many times. And I don't know how much she charges people, but she do charge them if they ask. But she does a great job. She's very talented in that aspect. You know, she has numerous talents, but this particular one she's very good at. And I'm gonna ask her to do my show and just do my makeup. Well, another thing I want to tell you too, my YouTube family. You know, I've been taking care of my hair, and it's really coming along. You see how it looks? I've been working on some things for my hair, in terms of conditioners and proteins and that type of thing. Because as you all know, when I had cancer, you know, it takes a lot out you. You know, your hair. Some people lose their hair. Some people's hair becomes damaged. So it's taking my hair a while to get back. You know, you gotta clean those follicles up. You gotta detox, and it's a process for years and years and years. Not saying a person, who never been sick before, then, well, I can't really say that, but let me just say that it's been a process for me. I'm trying to take care of my hair. I'm trying to get it to grow. It's coming along, really. It's really getting healthy. I try to take care of it. I try to wash and condition it, when I'm supposed to. But I'm going to show you the products that I use on my hair as well. So we're gonna have like different segments in next month in my YouTube shows. We're gonna have beauty corners. We're gonna have beauty segments, that type of thing. Because who don't like beauty segments? Everybody like to look good, and that's why I be so serious about trying to eat healthy. Especially for my girls over 50. We gotta look good too. We gotta look good when we go out. When we put on clothes, we want to make sure our stomach look good. We want to make sure we don't have no flabby arms. We want to make sure our hair look nice and all of that. So when we go somewhere, we look just as good, if not better than y'all young people. That's why I said it. Because they got some girls over 50, put them young girls to shame. Hello. You know that. I'm telling the truth. So so the beauty segments that we're gonna have, I'm so excited about. I'm trying to get Stephanie to set things up, and we're gonna have her friends, her girlfriends who they little entrepreneurs. These girls don't. Let me tell you, girls ain't playing these days. These girls are bosses. A lot of these girls are real bosses. They got their companies. They doing it out there. They professional. They ain't about that. They ain't about that bull. I'm telling you that right now. They about making their money. It's like Stephanie and like Sheldon, but he's a boy anyway. Young men. They all about making their money too. They very professional about what they do now. So, but the girls that Stephanie know, they're very professional. These girls are bosses, like I said. They got their own businesses. These girls they're really coming along. They're really coming along. So I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. So you gotta have goals. You gotta love what you do, because it just can't always be about the money. Even though money is a part of it, I'm not gonna stand up here and try to be no hypocrite. But you need to love what you're doing and be passionate about it. And then, of course, then everything else fall into place. That's what I mean. So, that's what I always tell young people. Live your life. Don't worry about nothing else. Trust in the Lord. Live your life. Do what you do. If there's something that you want to do in life, do it. Okay? Set your mind to it and do it. And if they tell you somebody, you always got a naysayer, you can't do that. Whatever. That's the same one gonna be asking you, can you lend me some money? I can't stand negative Nancy's. Can't stand them. Because they always got something to say, but I encourage anybody, young or old, people my age or my daughter age, or in the middle. If you're passionate about something and it's something that you're good at and you want to do it, just do it. Work hard and do it. And if I always tell my people, we really need to learn how to support each other more. We really do. Because we have so many successful African Americans in our neighborhoods. We don't need to go no further than what we already do. But anyway, I'm just going to leave that alone. Like I say, I'm not going to touch that subject. Today is a good day. I'm not going to get bombarded with that. So I'm focused on one thing, trying to have a really nice Sunday meal. All that other stuff is, it's not important. I have to know when. You have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So, and that's I'm gonna leave that alone. But I felt like making a cake, but I just don't have the legs to do it today. I don't have the legs to do it today. You know what kind of, but you know what kind of cakes I love? I love a yellow cake or a white cake layer, and I love fresh homemade whipped cream. I love fresh fruit, and then another layer of cake, and then the whole cake itself done in whipped cream. Mmm, I love that. Like the Chantilly lace. Yeah, that's a good cake. I just need a sugar-free addition. Shoot, I remember when before I became a diabetic, boy, I used to tear them cakes up, boy. Shoot, I sit down there and eat half of that cake. If they don't have a big massive plate of food, cause I love to eat, but it's not important to eat like that no more. You know, I think about it sometimes, but I'd rather be here and living my life, enjoying my life than to be eating unhealthy, making myself sick, getting my foot cut off. I don't want to do that. Mm-mm. So if I got to sacrifice something, I will. They got so much. They got so many delicious sugar-free items that you can purchase now. They really do. And I find that the sugar-free items that I buy, my family like them too. They like them too. And they always say, you know what? That tastes so good. You would never think that's sugar-free. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. You know, sugar-free items are good for you, especially if you don't, if you not a person who like a lot of sugar, and you take care of your teeth. Yeah, yeah. I try to watch my, I really do. I try to watch what I eat. I try to eat as healthy as I can. Sometimes I cheat now. Every blue moon. It's not a lot of cheating. It's a taste. But once, but like if I taste something and I know I'm not like it's not sugar free, I'm not gonna eat it no more. I just wanted to see how it was, and then I just leave it alone. But I'm not gonna just just sit up there and just gulp, gulp, gulp. That's not what I'm gonna do. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to make myself sick. And I hear diabetics all the time. You know what? I eat that whole thing, or I do this. Yeah, I mean I taste a little bit. But I know my limit. But some people just eat like that every single day. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like I said, I don't want to lose a leg or whatever. I don't want to lose a toe. No, no, no. I don't want to be in a coma. No. I want to be here as long as God wants me to be here, continue to live in my life. I mean, food would kill you if you let it. Food will kill you if you let it. But anyway, so happy to be here. I had to adjust the light because it was so dark. Like, what's going on? I just didn't adjust it right. But hey, the show's still good. I'm not gonna be obsessed with things like that. I got to learn how to let certain things go. I mean, you can't control everything, and I had to learn. I had to stop doing that because it was just getting to a point like my OCD and all of that it was so bad. Got my chicken. I'm still frying the chicken. Yes, I am, y'all. You know, I just want to, like I always say, I just want my chicken to be cooked all the way through. Especially if you have bigger pieces of chicken, you want to make sure that those are cooked all the way through because when you bite into chicken, who wants to bite into a bloody chicken? Oh no. Mm-mm. So I'm going to stand up here and make sure that it's cooked. I'm going to make sure that it's cooked. Now, when you have a little blood on the side of the chicken, I like to turn it over on that particular part of the chicken and continue to cook it. so that while you frying the other parts of the chicken, you know, that's cooking too. You know, when I bought the chicken, well, not brought it. I had chicken already in the freezer. But like some of the chicken legs are a little bigger than the others, and I wasn't going back to Walmart, y'all. I wasn't doing it. So I just could not do it today. I did not want to do it today. No, because it's no fun standing in long lines. It really isn't. Because when certain parts of the chicken is a little larger than other parts, like this particular part of the chicken, you see how small it is? It's not as big as some other parts of the chicken. Like this particular leg is a little larger than that one. And you have to make sure when you're frying chicken, whether you fry it in a deep fryer or not, you have to make sure that that chicken is cooked all the way through. So I like to take my time when I'm cooking chicken. You know, I don't edit my my shows. It is what it is. You know, I will hope that you enjoy and look at the entire show. But hey, if you don't, that's your preference too. You know, I enjoy what I do, so. I got about 7 more minutes before my greens is done, because I'm cooking them in my pressure cooker. I always get this. I don't know why I be thinking it's a pressure cooker. I mean a crock pot, and no, that's just a pressure cooker. I'm telling you, Barbie D something else, boy. She do some stuff. I'm a funny person, but I'm a funny person. I like to laugh. I really do, but I'm a very nice person. I love to have a good time, and I love good people who's not fake. You know, they just like to laugh and have a good time too. So that's what I'm all about. I really am. I'm not a fake person. I don't have time for the foolishness. You know, none of that. So if you're a fake person and it's just about you and about that mess, you know, don't come my way. I like to laugh. I like to do things. I like to be part of things. That's who I am. I'm genuinely like that. I turn my fire up a little bit, y'all, so that I can go ahead and get through with this chicken. So I can go take me some leaves for my bag. I told you, I'll be keeping it real with you. Look, I need me some leaves for my bag. That's right. That's right. True. I ain't got no shame in telling you. That's right. When you get a particular age, things hurt worse than others. Oh Lord, when you can make fun of yourself and laugh about yourself, that says a lot. That says a lot. It really does. Now let me get my dishes together for when I get ready to plate my food. So I usually always have that prepared, but not today. I'm a human being, you know. I didn't put it out. Oh wow. It's no big deal. I got it out now. Right? Okay then. Alright. My nephew, the one that they cleaning business, I think he was coming by today. Um, he'll call me. He say, he always asks me how I'm doing. And then he say, okay, what you cooking today? But he's another good human being. He's a really nice person. Decent man, very good man. Love, he loves his family. Ooh, that's that big part of the chicken, y'all. You see how I had my chicken, how I had it on low and then I turned it up some so that because it had cooked all the way through. And I'm about to take out the parts that's already cooked. Okay, like the small parts are cooked. I'm going to take those out. Ooh, that look good. Trust me, y'all, when I tell you, this chicken is very good. Because I'm not going to stand up here and play no games and waste my time working hard as I do for no messed up food. I always try to make sure my food, anything that I cook is 100. Any and everything that I cook. I take pride in what I do. I really do. That's so good. And it's cooked all the way through. I got 2 minutes left on my pressure cooker. And I got a few more minutes left on my chicken. Look at that. So my chicken is done now. So I'm about to take it out. Soon after all of this food is stopped. Because I don't want to be messing with chicken while it's popping off like this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cover up my cornbread because it cooled off. Okay. That's a nice little pan I got from the Dollar Tree. I use it as a multifunctional pan. It can be used as a pie pan. I use it for a cake pan. I use it if I'm making quiche or whatever. I use it for everything. So, you hear that? So it's finished cooking. I can't wait to see how my greens turns out. Oh, let me stop playing. Now, yeah, I take pride in what I do, but I never claim to be the best cook. I'm just cooking the way I was taught. And I know there's a lot of cooks out there who might think they're better than I am, or who claim to be better than I am, and that's okay. That's all right, because you're supposed to feel like that. I don't have no problem with that at all. Okay. Put my chicken in here. No. My chicken is done. Let me put this away. Let me show you my chicken. Look at that. Look how nice it is. Came out really nice. Now, My pressure cooker is finished. So I'm about to open up this little bezel and let this the heat out. So here we go. See, I still have that seal. I'm telling you, y'all. Growing up back in the day, when my mama had that silver pressure cooker, I was scared to death, y'all. I was scared to death of that thing. So it's releasing the heat. So I'll be able to open it up in a few minutes. Wash my spoon off. So it's a lot of steam. It's a lot of pressure steam. Yes, it is. It's almost done. It's almost done. I've been working out, you know. I've been really walking. I've been really moving a lot. I lost some weight. I'm still working on my abs. You know, I got a 24 pack, but hey, that's not gonna be forever. Cause I'm about to be at 12 pack in a couple of months. Then I'm gonna be 8 pack in the next couple of months. Till I'll be down to about 6.5. That's about it. Cause I hate doing sit-ups, but I'm going to get my stomach down as much as I can. And you have to take into consideration, too, the age, your hormones, your menopause level, and all of those factors. So I'm going to get it down, like I said, to maybe a 6.5, maybe a 9.5. I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to get it down. Because when I wear dresses, I like to look nice, and I like for my stomach to be a little flat. Now, I don't like those artificial enhancements. And when I mean artificial enhancements, you know I'm talking about the girdles, right? Yeah, no, I don't like this. You don't like all that stuff. I really don't. But it makes you look nice. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, wrong with wearing a girdle, because the girdles that they have now are not what you call your traditional girdles. But I like to just be natural, without wearing all that extra stuff. So that's what I mean. So I'm gonna sit this grease over here. I know I should wait to clean my stove because it's hot. But that's just what I do. I'll clean it. It don't matter if it's hot or not. I just like to wipe that grease. I just don't like to see grease on my stove. And the air stop. All the vapors stop. So I'm just gonna wait a few minutes until I open it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Y'all want to see what that looks like? I do too. Look. Let me turn the camera this way. Look at that. Look, y'all. Look at that. See what that crock pot did? I mean, what the pressure cooker did? Look at my meat is cooked just right. Look at that, y'all. My greens are cooked just right. See that? Look at that. So tender. See the gravy? Look at all my meat. Look at that, y'all. So beautiful. My neck bones. My neck bones are nice. Look at my neck bones are beautiful. Look at that. Uh-oh. Then I have my pigtails. Look at that. My pigtails, my pickle meat. Look at that. And that's why I don't want no chicken, because I just like the meat. Just like this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the pigtail. Look at that. And my greens are so tender. Look at that. And then seasoning, I did that when I seasoned it level by level or layer by layer. I love it. Look at that. They used to have the right normal amount of water. They have the right amount of meat, and everything is cooked and the meat is tender. Let me show you. Cause see, I don't be playing no games, y'all. It's so hot right now, but let me show you. See that? Look how tender. See that? Mmm, so delicious. Everything is cooked perfect. I could just have this like a soup and sit to my table. And I don't need no rice. I don't need no other meat because I could eat this just like this. But if I eat rice with it, it's the brown rice. Look at that, y'all. Look at the piggy. This pigtail. I did good, huh? I did good. Told you. I told you. So I'm gonna put some on the plate because I want you to see. I like to use the clear plates because you can't hide when you use the clear plates. Whatever it is, it is. It's like I've been telling y'all, listen. I really don't play. I don't play no games. It is what it is. I'm no fake person, y'all. Look at that. Y'all like that? I do too. Now, I'm gonna bring the camera back around this way. I'm gonna move this, close this up. Move this in the corner. Look at that. I have my mustard greens now. These are mustard greens. These are mustard greens. And you know what kind of meat I put in here today? And let me get my rice. And my cornbread. Now, you can put your rice to the side. Or maybe you don't want no rice. But I know my daughter do. And I'm gonna put her rice to the side. Oh well. This it is what it is, like I always say. Put the rice to the side like that. Don't waste nothing. I'm sure gonna put this on there too. Yeah, sure is. Take a chicken. I'm gonna put it like right here. And I'm gonna get the cornbread. What I do with my let me get me a knife. Okay. Let me cut the cornbread. I like cornbread too. It's one of my favorite things. Like I told you, I like a little bit of everything, y'all. And put my cornbread right here. So, look how nice that is, y'all. Look how beautiful. We have our cornbread, we have our mustard greens with our pigtails, our pickle meat, and our neck bones. And then we have some fried chicken. We put chili powder on our chicken. We put we put accent ground, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and all those different spices. And we have brown rice. Wow, what a fabulous and blessed day today it is. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to talk with you and not interact, but to be here to show you how to make this meal. This is a true Southern meal. So grateful, so blessed, so thankful. So I just want to say thank you so much for spending time with me, those of you who are, and I want you to have a blessed day. And until next time, I love you and God bless.